guys, it's Amanda from the Fiction Fairy, and today I'm bringing you my Vlogmas and Vlogcember video number 4. So first off, I'm super excited that I have actually lasted this long, and I am pretty proud of myself. I'm going to do some pats on the back for that one, so I'm very excited about this length of time posting every day, because you don't really realize how intense it is to post every day until you do, and it really is intense to post every single day. So just think of things to post, to edit the videos, just all inclusive. So those of you who post every day or almost every day on your channel, I give you guys big ups and kudos, because it is a difficult task, and I'm going to make it through December, but I don't know if I necessarily would want to do it every month. So yeah, but I am definitely enjoying Vlogmas and Vlogcember so far, so yay! So today's video is going to be my December TBR. I haven't done a TBR in probably like 3 months. A, because I just really haven't had the time to read. B, because I really wasn't sticking to them. And C, nothing really was catching my interest to read. Like, you know when you just have so many books and you're like, oh yeah, I totally want to read that, and you read a couple pages, like, oh, I want to read that, and you read a couple pages, but nothing's really just like grabbing you to like keep your attention. That's what was happening to me. So then I just kind of, you know, with everything else that was going on in life, just really just got out of my reading routine. But this month I'm back in action, and the books that I have this month are mainly kind of like a Christmassy, winter themed, whether the cover is a winter Christmassy theme or whether the story is winter Christmassy theme. That's kind of what I went for this month, just because it's December, it's chilly, snowy, crisp. It just seems like a wonderful time to read these kind of books, kind of be in the mood to read them. So the first book that is an exception to that is The Boy with the Hidden Name by Skylar Dorset, and I love the cover of this book. The reason why I love it is because it's a two-sided cover. Here is the boy, and here's the girl, and it also flips. So now she's on top, and he's on the bottom. Now this is the sequel to The Girl Who Never Was, and that was her story. And I really, really loved that book. I'm not sure if I did a review on that, but if I didn't, then I'll probably just do a mashup with this one. But I really, really loved that book. I thought it was just really good. It was a very satisfying read, and I'm excited to get into this one. I hope that this is more of a book that just is more based on the boy versus it being the same story as the first book, just being told from the boy's perspective. Like, I don't want a Midnight Sun type thing going on here. I want a continuation of the story, just being told more so with him in it as the main character versus it being the same story that I just read with his point of view, because I don't really like that. So since this is a sequel, I am not going to read the back of it, but basically the blurb that Claudia Gray gave was, it's Alice in Wonderland meets Neverwhere, and that is a true and accurate statement of the first book and of what I perceived to be that the second book will keep intact with. So super excited about that one. I keep having like, you guys are probably like, what does she keep looking her lip for? You ever felt like you had like a fuzz or, you know, lip gloss? That's what that was. So I wasn't crazy. I wasn't just being a weird looker. It was a thing. So the next book is The Girl with Glass Feet by Ali Shaw. And this cover is absolutely, positively beautiful. Doesn't this cover just scream ice, winter, cold, read me? I have no clue what this book is about. I bought this at a bargain book sale, oh god, months ago. And I just bought it for the cover. I love the cover. I still love the cover. And it just screamed to me, read me in December. So that is what I'm going to do. The next book that I'm going to be reading is Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin. And this book I chose for this month because it has a snow globe on it. It just reminds me of winter. Even though the snow globe has a, looks like a cruise ship inside of it, just the snow globe itself and kind of like the color scheme reminded me of winter. And this book, I believe, is about a girl who dies, and she's living in the kind of like in-between, like how do you go on with the life that you lead now as a dead person and leave behind the life that you had as a live person, friends, family, loved ones, things like that. I heard somewhere that like she meets her grandmother who has also passed away, but I'm not sure how true that is. This book has definitely gotten mixed reviews on BookTube and on the blog world, but I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to give this a try, and I hope that I will be pleasantly surprised, because I really love books that deal with kind of like the in-between, once you die, and other worlds with death and things like that. So I'm looking forward to this book. The next book that I'm going to be reading is a El Clásico, and that is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And this is the Penguin edition, or the Penguin English Library edition, and I just love it because it just feels like velvet, like a matte velvet. I don't know, it just feels so nice. And the cover is beautiful, and clearly I picked it because A, the cover is blue snowflakes, very wintry, very cold and chilly, and it's A Christmas Carol. This is probably the most classic Christmas story out there. Whether you have read the book or whether you have watched the movie in its many forms, I think that this is truly a classic tale for the holiday time, and I cannot wait to finally read it, because I've watched all the movie remakes that they've done, but I've never actually read the book, and I'm excited to do that. And it is very short, so I don't think that that will take too much time to get through. And the final book that I'm going to be reading this month is After the Snow by S.D. Crockett. And I chose this book because it has to deal with snow time, and it also has a beautiful cover that clearly is bare trees and kind of like the snow was coming. And this book is basically just a post-apocalyptic book, essentially after the world has been covered in ice and after we have gone through an ice age, and what is left. The aftermath of it. Who's left? What state is the world left in? How do they survive? I'm not sure if the snow has ended and it's back to the normal world. I'm not sure if the snow is melting and they're going to drown. I'm not sure if they're just freezing to death and they're going to die. But I really love stories like this, just because the Ice Age is a really interesting time to me. And so I'm hoping that this book was done amazingly well, and it tells a story so good, because it can either be done really good or really bad, and I'm hoping that it is really good. So guys, that is my December TBR. I'm excited to kind of get back in action with the TBR, and I think that I'll definitely be able to stick to this month's TBR. Hopefully. So yeah, so I'm excited to begin reading these and finish these up. So guys, this comes to the end of my Vlogmas Vlogcember Day 4 video. Again, Day 4 video. So stick around, look for video number 5 coming up tomorrow. Watch videos 1, 2, and 3 if you wish, and see what other videos on my channel you might be interested in. So thank you so much guys for coming back to the Fiction Fairy and watching my December TBR.